It's Disney quiz time, a whole bunch of questions to suit all ages. There's going to be 25 questions in total, the answers are going to be at the end. What else do I need to tell you? Oh yeah, there'll be about 20 seconds to answer each question, sometimes longer, but if you need even longer than that, just simply pause the video, take as long as you need. As for prizes, well, whoever you're playing with, you can decide between you what you are playing for. Maybe you can all bung in a quid each and the winner takes all. I don't know. Whatever, you choose. Get creative with it. Maybe you can play for chores. Whatever. And then finally, I had so much fun putting this quiz together. I love me some Disney. There is so many more questions I could have done. So I tell you what, if you would like a Disney quiz part 2, like this video. If it gets 100 or more likes, I will make the Disney quiz part 2 my next video. You have my word. So let's crack on then. Disney quiz question number 1. In the film Beauty and the Beast, the Beauty's character name is what? So that's question number 1. In Beauty and the Beast, Beauty's character name is what? Question number 2. What does Woody from Toy Story have in his boot? And for a bonus point, what does he have written on his boot? So that's question number 2. What does Woody from Toy Story have in his boot? And for that bonus point, what does he have written on the boot? Question 3. Released in 2010, what Disney film retells the classic tale Rapunzel? So that is question 3. Released in 2010, what Disney film retells the classic story Rapunzel? Check out the following clip and pay attention to what you see and what you hear.
This has gone far enough, James.
She's home now. Just leave her alone.
I can't do that. She's seen too much. You both have.
It doesn't have to be this way.
I have no choice. Times have changed. Scaring isn't enough anymore.
But kidnapping children?
I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die, and I'll silence anyone who gets in my way.
No!
Good night, Mom. Hi, sweetheart. Good night,
What?
Mom.
What is this?
Simulation terminated. Simulation terminated.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I spotted several big mistakes.
But how did...
You know what? Let's watch my favorite part again, shall we?
I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die.
What?
I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die. I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die.
I'll get him. All right, come with us.
What are you doing? Take your hands off of me. You can't arrest me.
That was from the hit film Monsters Inc. and the next 2 questions are linked to that particular clip. So question number 4 is, how many eyes does Mr. Waternoose have? And question 5 is, Mr. Waternoose is heard repeating the line, I'll kidnap blank children before I let this company die. Fill in the blank. Question 6. What is the name of the cartoon character who sang I've Got No Strings? So that was question 6. What is the name of the Disney cartoon character who sings I've Got No Strings? Seven! In Frozen, what does Elsa use to conceal her powers? So that is question number 7. In Frozen, what does Elsa use to conceal her powers? Check out this map of Magic Kingdom. As you'll see, I've edited out the names of 2 sections of the park. What are those areas called? And you'll get a point for each correct answer. Question 9. Whose tea party does Alice attend? So that is, whose tea party does Alice attend? Question 10, and this is worth 2 points. Can you name the lyricist and the songwriter of songs such as Circle of Life and Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Question 11. In Basil the Great Mouse Detective, what type of creature is Fidget? So that is, in Basil the Great Mouse Detective, what type of creature is Fidget? Question 12. Good luck answering this one without singing along. In Mary Poppins, what helps the medicine go down? So that is, in Mary Poppins, what helps the medicine go down? All together. Question 13. Check out this clip.
I am inevitable.
At the end of Avengers Endgame, Thanos, he says, I am inevitable. A few moments later, what does Iron Man say? So that is, at the end of Avengers Endgame, Thanos, he says, I am inevitable. A few moments later, what does Iron Man say? 14. The villain, Madame Mim, appears in which 1963 film? So that is, the villain, Madame Mim, appears in which 1963 Disney film? Question 15. What is the name of the film about the mother and daughter that switch places and are forced to live each other's lives? So that is 15. Which film is about a mother and daughter that switch places and they're forced to live each other's lives? Who performs the voice of Dory in Finding Nemo? So that is, who performs the voice of Dory in Finding Nemo? Question 17. Check out this clip.
So, how does it work?
You're kidding, right? The whole song was the instructions.
Obviously, you can't dance and listen at the same time. So here's the basics. Step 1, rub the lamp. Step 2, say what you want. Step 3, there is no step 3. See, it's that easy. You get 3 wishes. They must begin with rubbing the lamp and saying, I wish. Got it?
Think so.
A couple other rules.
According to the genie, what are the 3 wishes he simply cannot allow? You will get a point for each correct answer. And if you don't know, just take a guess. Which 1973 movie had the main character played by a fox? So which 1973 animated movie had the main character played by a fox? 19. What does Sebastian the Crab want Eric to do to Ariel in The Little Mermaid? So that question is, what does Sebastian the Crab want Eric to do to Ariel in The Little Mermaid? In the film Dumbo, what is the name of the mouse that befriends Dumbo? So that is, in the film Dumbo, what is the name of the mouse that befriends Dumbo? Question 21. Name the 2 actresses that have played Mary Poppins in both the original and sequel. So name the 2 actresses to have played Mary Poppins in both the original movie and the sequel. Made in 1928, this is a landmark in the history of animation. It's also the first film to feature Mickey Mouse. What is the film called? Question 23. In which movie would you find a group of vegetarian sharks? So that is 23. In which movie would you find a group of vegetarian sharks? "24. He crept for Sans gin." That's an anagram of which Disney movie? So he crept for Sans gin. Rearrange those letters and you get which Disney movie. Question 25. In the movie High School Musical, on what night did Troy and Gabriella meet? Was it A, Christmas Eve, B, New Year's Eve, C, Halloween, or D, Christmas Day? So let's do the answers. Question 1 was, in Beauty and the Beast, what is the Beauty's character name? The answer is Belle. Question 2, what does Woody from Toy Story have in his boot? And for a bonus point, what word does he have written on the boot? The answers are a snake, and for that bonus point, Andy. Question 3. What Disney film released in 2010 retells the classic fairy tale Rapunzel? It's Tangled. Next up, I showed you a clip from Monsters Inc. and the 2 questions were linked to that clip. They were, number 4, how many eyes does Mr. Waternoose have? It's 5. And question 5, Mr. Waternoose, he's heard repeating the line, I'll kidnap blank children before I let this company die. You had to fill out the blank. It was 1,000. Question 6. What was the name of the Disney cartoon character who sung I've Got No Strings? It was Pinocchio. 7. In Frozen, what does Elsa use to conceal her powers? The answer is gloves. Next up, I showed you the map of Magic Kingdom. As you saw, I edited out 2 names of 2 different sections of the park, and you get a point for each correct answer. Those answers are Adventureland and Tomorrowland. Number 9, whose tea party does Alice attend? It's the Mad Hatters. Number 10, for 2 points, name the lyricist and the songwriter of the Lion King songs such as Circle of Life, Be Prepared, and Can You Feel the Love Tonight? The answers are Tim Rice and Elton John. If you just got one of them right, 1 point, 2 points if you got them both. 11, in Basil the Great Mouse Detective, what kind of creature is Fidget? Fidget is a bat. 12, what helps the medicine go down in Mary Poppins? All together, a spoonful of sugar. I will try not to sing again, but I do love me some Disney songs, so no promises. With 13, I showed you another clip. At the end of Avengers Endgame, Thanos, he says, I am inevitable. A few moments later, what did Iron Man say? I am Iron Man. Which I'm sure you'll remember he says at the end of the very first Iron Man film as well. So I love it when they go full circle. 14. The villain, Madame Mim, appears in which 1963 Disney film? It's The Sword in the Stone. If you put The Sword and the Stone, just have a point. Let's not get too fussy here. 15. Which Disney film is about a mum and daughter who swap places and are forced to live each other's lives? It's Freaky Friday. Watched that so much as a kid. Great film. 16. Who performs the voiceover of Dory the Fish in Disney's Finding Nemo? Is Ellen DeGeneres? DeGeneres? It's Ellen. 17 was another clip-based question. According to the genie in 2019's Aladdin, what are the 3 wishes he simply cannot allow? And you get 1 point for each correct answer. And those answers are: you can't wish for more wishes, you can't make anyone fall in love, and you can't bring anyone back from the dead. It doesn't have to be worded perfectly, but as long as you got those kind of answers, give yourself some points. 18. Which 1973 animated Disney film has its main character played by a fox? It's Robin Hood. 19. What does Sebastian the Crab want Eric to do to Ariel in The Little Mermaid? Kiss her! You know, like the song, Kiss the Girl. I told you I'd probably sing again, I do apologise. 20. In Dumbo, what is the name of the mouse that befriends Dumbo? It's Timothy. 21. For 2 points, name the 2 actresses that have played Mary Poppins in the original film and the sequel. It's Julie Andrews and Emily Blunt. Like I said, a point for each one. 22. Another clip made in 1928. That was a landmark in the history of animation, and also the first film to feature Mickey Mouse. What was it called? The answer is Steamboat Willie. Almost there. 23. In which Disney film would you find a group of vegetarian sharks? It's Finding Nemo. 24. He crept for Sans gin. That was an anagram of which movie? It's Princess and the Frog. And then finally, 25. In the movie High School Musical, on what night did Troy and Gabriella meet? And the answer was B, New Year's Eve. And that is your Disney quiz. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did putting it together. And like I said before, if you would like to see the Disney quiz part 2, if this video gets 100 likes or more, I promise you part 2 will be the very next video that I make. And also feel free to comment below to let me know which films you would like mentioned in the quiz, because there's so many to choose from. Chances are you were a bit gutted that maybe one of your favourites didn't end up on the list. So comment below and I'll do my best to get your film in the next quiz. And as always, if you would like to hit subscribe, click the bell button. It really does help make a small channel like mine slowly grow into a bigger channel. It means so much. Thank you in advance, and hopefully I will see you next time for what could be the Big Fat Disney Quiz Part 2. Take care, guys.